Hi everyone! So first of all, apologies if you can hear Smeagol outside. He is a little baby seagull that we have kind of adopted. He's basically sleeping outside of our house at the moment and we're just giving him water and cat food and just generally being his friend. So he squawks every so often because I think his parents live like on our roof or something. So if you can hear him, then that is Smeagol. He's very nice. Maybe I'll try and insert a picture of him or something, if I can get one, because he kind of runs away every time he sees me. But yeah, anyway, I've decided to do my, what month are we in? It was July, so July favourites. There's not actually too many things, or it doesn't look like too many things. It probably will end up being a long video because, let's face it, all of my videos end up being probably a little bit too long. But I am going to try and speed through it, so let's just get stuck in. First up are my latest obsession, and that is false nails. Now, I haven't actually got anything. I just thought I saw it at the camera then. I haven't actually got any like nail polish or anything on these at the moment, so these are just the standard, I think they're like Superdrug Own or something. They're like £7 and you get a lot of nails in there. I actually, let me get them out. I actually do my toenails with them as well because I don't know many people that have thumbnails this big, so I use these for my toenails. Won't insert a picture or anything like that because no one really wants to see my toenails. But yeah, I absolutely love this. The glue that it comes with is pretty good. I use the Broadway nail glue or something, and these stay on for maybe around 10 days. I might get the odd one that sort of pings off, like I had one in the gym the other day that just pinged off and I have no idea where it went. So someone has probably stood on a fake nail of mine. Sorry if you have. Not sure the people that go to my gym will be watching my videos, but you never know. But yeah, absolutely love these. It saves so much time for me because I like having nice looking nails, but I hate doing my nails. Like, I just hate how my nails look, and I will be honest, when I take my nails off, like the fake ones, they do look pretty ruined, but I just cover them back up with these pretty nails, and yeah, they just stay on really, really nicely. They have quite a decent shape as well. I do file them down ever so slightly because they are more of like a sort of square end. But I am thinking about getting slightly longer ones so I can maybe do some claw things, although I'm not sure how practical that would be for me, especially at the gym. There would be like nails peeing off everywhere. But yeah, absolutely love these at the moment. Another nail favourite of mine this month has been the Elegant Touch Rapid Dry for Nails with vitamin E, and this is basically a spray that you spray onto your nails, probably about 10 centimetres away I think, and you do it after you've painted your nails, and it dries, well, in 60 seconds, as the name would suggest. No, the name doesn't even suggest that, but it does dry in 60 seconds or less. And I am so impatient. I hate waiting around for my nails. Like I said, I just hate doing my nails in general. So I always like to use this. I'll basically do one layer, then spray. Then by the time I've gotten around to like the other hand again, then my nails are completely dry. And it just means that I don't have to wait around as long, which is great. Next is another cocoa brown favourite of mine. I think in my last favourites video I mentioned the 1 hour mousse. If not, then probably meant to, but it's basically like the best tan ever. And I find that I don't always like tan when I should probably tan. Like, I haven't tanned at the moment, but in between my tanning sessions I'll use the cocoa brown gentle bronze, which is just like a almost like a tinted moisturiser for your body. And this is really, really good. It's like a nice natural colour, just like the 1 hour tan. And it doesn't stain my clothes or anything like that. It does just build up nicely over time, and it's really, really moisturising as well. And I think this is probably really cheap as well. I'd imagine like the £7 mark, kind of like the cocoa brown 1 hour. But yeah, if you do want something maybe a little bit more natural that you can kind of build up over time and you don't want to go for like an actual tanning product, then this is really, really good. Now, I don't know about you, but either way, no matter how great a tanner is, I just get like patchy arms. I think I've gotten rid of all of it, but I get like patchy bits here and patchy bits here, and I get really, really brown armpits for some reason, no matter how much I exfoliate. But this exfoliator has pretty much done the job over the past few days. It normally takes maybe 2 scrubs of it to get rid of my fake tan, but it's the Our Tiny Beads Vanilla and Honey Body Scrub. All completely natural, smells absolutely amazing. You could probably make this yourself, I'd imagine. I did like a lip scrub tutorial, which is basically the same ingredients as this, I think. I don't know if it says the ingredients on the pot, but it's basically like honey, some sort of oil. I think I use olive oil and vanilla extract and sugar, and it will probably do exactly the same thing. So maybe I'll link that down below and you can kind of change it to be like a body scrub or something. But if not, you can always go out and buy this. It's a really, really good product. It's nearly gone actually. It smells so nice. Like I said, it just kind of smells like cake mixture maybe. Wouldn't recommend eating it though. But it's like oily enough to moisturise your skin, and it's also got enough scrub in it to scrub away your tan without sort of irritating your skin, so it doesn't leave my skin red or anything like that afterwards. But yeah, I really like this. I think I will maybe try and make my own and probably do like a blog post or even a video on it. But if you are feeling a little bit impatient, then you can either obviously buy this or check out my lip scrub tutorial and just make a bigger pot. Next is a very, very hyped up product that I did a little haul on my Instagram for, which is at Cocochic blog if you want to follow me. And it's the Nuxe Rev de Mille lip balm. Seen so many beauty bloggers and just YouTube gurus like go on about this, and I absolutely love it. It's basically just your standard lip balm, but it's kind of got a little bit of grit to it, which may seem a little bit weird. Probably wouldn't recommend using it throughout the day because you might look like you've kind of got sandy lips or something, but really, really good at night. I have to apply this like once a night. Well, I'm not going to be applying it in my sleep, but I'll apply it in the evening when I go to sleep, and I'll wake up the next day and my lips will still actually feel moisturised. They'll almost have like a slight film over them, which is really, really good, obviously for like, I would say 8 hours sleep, but realistically I probably get like 5 hours sleep or something. But yeah, I really like this, really good for treatment. Like I said, wouldn't necessarily apply it under like lipsticks or anything like that, but maybe just use it every single night and you'll have lovely lips. And it smells good. Kind of a slight weird one, I think, maybe. I don't normally put deodorants into my favourites, but this is more about the smell. It's the Flower by Kenzo deodorant, which I don't actually use as a deodorant that often. I did today because I refound it after like a week. I was wondering where it was and I was like, oh my god, I need to spray it all over my body. But I have used this as a perfume as well. For a deodorant it is expensive because obviously it is like a perfume deodorant, but I'll spray it over my body. Smells so good. I absolutely love the Flower by Kenzo perfume, and I think I will invest in it when this sort of goes, because to be honest, like I said, I don't use this as deodorant. I just bloody love the smell. And yeah, I mean, why use a deodorant as a deodorant? Why not just like roll your Dove deodorant on your neck like a roller perfume? Don't do that, you'll probably end up with like white patches on your face or something. But you can probably use this as deodorant, and I think it's like cheaper than the actual deodorant, so maybe you could use it that way. I don't think it has any sort of like properties to actually stop you from stinking, but it just covers up any smell you might have. Now I keep looking at my hair because it is flat. I have a lot of hair, as we all know. It's very, very thick. You might not be able to tell, but it is very, very thick. Every time I go into a hairdresser's, they're like, why didn't you tell me on the phone that your hair was this thick, if they're like a new hairdresser or something? Because normally they have to add like a little bit onto my appointment time because my hair just takes that long to get through. So anyway, rambling, but I absolutely love the Mark Hill, I guess it's like a back brush comb. I got this in like a PR kit, or not kit, like a sort of like a little gift set thing a while ago when I went to a Mark Hill event, and I thought I'm probably not going to really use that, wasn't overly excited by it. Then I realised that I lost my other sort of like standard comb, so I found this and gave it a whirl, and it's so good. I'm trying to show you, but my hair's not allowing me to back brush it today. It's very, very tangly. But yeah, it's basically got like 3 different sets of comb bits, and I don't know why that makes it so much better to back brush, but it doesn't like tug at your hair or anything like that. Just casually doing my hair here. But it doesn't seem to like knot it or anything like that. Like I could probably brush this out now or something. If you wanted it to stay, you could maybe hairspray it. But I don't have any on me right now, so probably in about 4 minutes my hair will be flat again. But yeah, it does just add quite a nice amount of volume. So yeah, if you do suffer from flat hair like I do, then I definitely recommend this. It's like a lifesaver to me. Next is kind of a weird well, it's not a weird product, it just has a weird story to go along with it. Basically, as you've probably seen in some of my sort of past videos, I love hot water bottles, and I love them so much that I basically gave myself like a rash. I think it's called like toasted leg syndrome or toasted something, and you can Google it, and it's really weird, it's not pretty. And because I've been going to the gym lately, I've sort of been kind of like trying to look after my body a bit more, and because I've been getting in a bit more shape, I've been thinking to myself, you know, I could get in a bikini soon and not feel self-conscious or anything like that. And then I had these like stretch marky red wiggly patches on the bottom of my stomach and in between my legs, and I thought I would just go ahead and try bio oil with it because obviously it's meant to get rid of stretch marks, and I thought I've got a little bit in my cupboard, like there's nothing really left here, I only had maybe like that much left, so I thought I would just give it a whirl, and this has done wonders. It's been like a week since I got Ollie to cut up my hot water bottle. Rest in peace, hot water bottle. But this has worked so well. It's not as noticeable at all anymore. In fact, it's gone down so much. And I reckon within a few weeks, it should hopefully be completely gone, which is amazing because I know that something like that can actually be permanent. So I wouldn't recommend using a hot water bottle like 5 times a day like I was. I've now actually gotten used to wearing more jumpers and layering up my clothes, which is just alien to me. But yeah, if you do have any sort of like skin problems or anything like that and you haven't actually tried bio oil, it is genuinely so good. It got rid of my stretch marks when I had like my boobs growing when I was younger, and when my thighs grew when I was younger and I had stretch marks there. It just does wonders. I don't know how, but it works. And finally we have the Crest, let me flip it over, Crest 3D White Strips Luxe Professional Effects. I'm saying that because there are very specific ones, some that work really well, some that don't. These are the ones that work really well. I got these on Amazon and they are from like a trusted seller. I think it actually was from Crest or something, and then it leads you to another person that actually dispatches them. But they're like £20 for 10 sessions, and I've only been using them for 3 days maybe? 2 days, actually 2 days I think, and I've noticed my teeth are so much whiter. I don't know if you can tell, they probably don't look very white on camera because I swear my teeth look really yellow on camera all the time, but they are a lot whiter than they were, and they're so easy. They taste kind of funny, but it's not too bad. But one thing that I've started doing, because my top teeth are quite big, as you can probably tell, I used to get called Bugs Bunny when I was younger, they sort of take over my mouth, so you don't really actually see my bottom teeth all that much. So what I've decided to do, to save a little bit of money, is I've used like, I'm going to use I think maybe a couple of like the top and bottom strips together, but then I'm just going to actually use the bottom strips that come in the pack on my top strip, on my top teeth as well, if that makes sense. So I won't open a pack now because it will sort of waste them, but basically you get like one strip for your top teeth and one strip for your bottom teeth, and they're just kind of like different sizes but not really overly different. And I think what I'm going to probably do is just use each, I don't know how to say this, basically I'm going to use the top strip for my top teeth, and then the next day I can use the bottom strip for my top teeth as well. So it means that they go a little bit longer or further, don't know. But yeah, I'll try and link these down below. They are like £20 like I said, which when you actually think about it is quite cheap considering how well they do work, but when you are just buying like an envelope of teeth whitening strips, it seems ridiculous. But they do honestly work. I've had them before and they worked amazing then, which is why I bought these exact ones again. But yeah, like I said, I'll link them down below for you. So that's the end of another monthly favourites video. Cannot believe we're already halfway through the year, but I feel like every YouTuber says that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed checking out some of my favourites for this month. Let me know what your favourites are for this month actually, and I will see you in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter, all the other plugs that I can potentially put in here. I will link them down below as well. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Hope you all have a really good day and goodbye.